Let's take a few minutes to talk about iPads in education. Information communication technologies, or ICTs, have been used for a long time in education to make instruction more efficient and stimulating than solely using a teacher's voice. One of the most revolutionary technologies has been the Internet. The Internet has dramatically changed the way that information is shared, stored and received, and the way that individuals, communities and global communities can interact. Our modern learners have grown up in this digital age. They've been called digital natives by Prinsky, or Generation P, P for participatory, and these learners, now more than ever, need to be able to actively interact to construct their own understanding in education. These students are also far more capable of parallel thinking and handling multiple stimuli simultaneously than other students have been in the past. Australia also boasts a hugely diverse population, so our learners are from a range of backgrounds, which means they have a highly varied prior knowledge, important for constructivist views of teaching. Mainstreaming of learners with diverse abilities is also now the norm, and collectively, these features of our modern learners mean that modern learning environments need to cater for a different range of needs than has historically been the case. We need to make our teaching and learning relevant, meaningful and engaging for these students. iPads can help. iPads occupy the space somewhere between portable and handheld devices. We'll call this the agile space. They have features and characteristics similar to either side, but distinct. The significance of iPads for education has been well studied, but generally results indicate that iPads increase engagement and motivation, allow more personalised learning, increase collaboration and linking between disciplines, and allow greater connectedness between students and teachers, communities and globally. No matter how good the technology, optimal integration in learning activities relies on good pedagogy. The SAMR model describes how ICT can be integrated in learning situations. They can simply substitute or augment existing activities as an enhancement, or ICTs can totally transform learning experiences by totally modifying or redefining the activities. iPad's capabilities, especially its tactile interface, make redefinition of learning activities much more possible, particularly with the vast array of educational apps that are available. Apps have all been optimised to iPad's capabilities, so they do make the most of that tactile interface. Pedagogy still comes into play as the where, when and how these apps and the iPads are used in teaching situations. Let's look at a few examples. Assessment and formative feedback can be transformed with the use of an app called Socrative. This app allows assessments and response marking and aggregation of assessment data to occur in classrooms instantaneously. This means that teachers can adjust instruction and students can reflect and monitor their own progress and in the context that assessment is undertaking. Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences has informed teachers for decades of the importance of using different modes of information transfer. Textbooks with static text and images have now been replaced by iBooks, which have the same content that has been enriched with interactive models and graphics, audiovisual material, and ability to annotate and connect information online, really linking and making the most of that parallel thinking our learners are capable of. And finally, personalising learning is very important for our diverse range of students. The iPad settings menu has a range of accessibility features which makes content achievable for students with audio-visual impairments. Many apps themselves have inbuilt capabilities for students to self-pace their learning. This iCell app on the right. When students are learning about cellular organelles, at the bottom of the screen they have the option of choosing basic, intermediate or advanced levels of information, and students can choose this to reach mastery of each level at their own pace. All in all, there is a huge amount of potential for iPads in education for positive student learning outcomes. Authentic and meaningful pedagogy is key, but I believe there is a future for this agile space in our learning environments.